go. Hello and welcome to the Hobby Corner. It's Friday night, which can only mean one thing. It's live show time. Way, it's Friday. Way, it's Hobby Hangout time. Way, it's Community Corner time. Yeah, and also I hope that the sound is good, the volume's good. There's no peaks and troughs, no bits cutting out, nothing like that. Let me know in the chat. I know we mess around with how goofy the sound can be at times, but let me know. And yeah, I moved the camera as well. It's on a tripod right there with ring light, so you can see me better instead of me just craning my neck. I put the actual desktop screen here over this side. If I drop the chat there, you can see it. Boom, there it is. And the laptop is up there now, whereas it was the other way around before, but the laptop was more in that corner of the desk. So hopefully this arrangement will mean that I can see more of what you lot are chatting about without craning my neck. I only need this tiny little space right in front of me for the on-camera stuff, and yeah, you can see my face here. Nothing's in the way. Yeah, I'm finally getting it, boys and girls. I'm finally getting it. We're only like nearly 4 years into the game. So yeah, let's have a look and say hello to all the early birds. And don't forget to drop a like as well, because, you know, helps the algorithm and all that nonsense. It doesn't really, but you know what? It makes me feel more validated, which is why we're here, really, isn't it? It's 2 hours of you guys just throwing love my direction and me reciprocating. And there's nothing wrong with that, because at the end of the day, we're all about that beautiful community. And yeah. So, starting right at the top, we got Misadventures of Mr. Goatee, aka Mr. Fish. How you doing? Hope you are well. We got Waylanders Wandering. How you doing, dude? We got Oliver Griffiths. How you doing, mate? We got Andrew Milligan as well. Howdy doody. We got Lupus Candice guy. Ooh, oh boy. How you doing, man? Void Captain Bazooka whooshing in on his little rocket. How do? We got Scuba Pears. Ain't seen you around for a bit. Hope you're doing well. You're on an early shift tomorrow. I hope you are well, and I hope you get on. I mean, 4 in the morning. Jeez. Good luck with that, mate. We got Gina Doherty in the house. What? How you doing? Wolfenstone's joined us. He was a bit unsure whether or not he would make it. So good to see you, dude. And Highlander Pharaon. How you doing, man? Long time no see. Hope you are well. So, yeah, today we are going to be having a little chit chat about ChillCon. I'll answer any questions you have on what happened and stuff like that. I have like a little anecdotal sort of, you know, extra bit to the end of the day, which I'll share with you guys at some point. And then at 9 o'clock we'll head over. 9 o'clock. At 10 o'clock we'll head over to Community Corner and have a look at what you lot have been working on over the last 2 weeks, because of course we haven't had a live stream for 2 weeks, so thanks to me being on holiday and ChillCon. So hop over to the Discord if you haven't already. Put your stuff up there, whether it's work in progress, completed stuff, kit bashes, just builds. If you're just getting started, if you just bought some stuff, whatever, if you want to share what you're up to at the moment, then pop it up there. And cheers, Mr. Canis, for the little smash the button. I love you, dude. Something like some I feel like I'm talking like a puppet. This is not MS Paints. This is the Hobby Corner. There are no puppets here. Right. Let's go. By the way, he's an awesome dude, so big loves to him. What was I saying? Oh yes. So he says nothing like some well reciprocated love amongst consenting adults. Oh, I said it. Way Different Gear TV. How you doing, dude? I am good. Hope you are well. Words, Kev. Yeah, I know. Thanks, Dave. Thanks very much. And we've got 15 beautiful people in the chat. How you doing? I've barely even mentioned that this show was on, so the fact that so many of you are here is great. No, you're not on screen. You- Oh, no. Cam there, cam facing down.
Yeah, you can show your subscribers.
Oh my god. I mean, miracles.
How lucky you are.
Miracles happen. Thank you very much. And it's almost a completely right shade as well. Oh, beautiful. I got my bin juice and I got a caramel fudge and bueno hippo cake. Oh yeah. Look at that. That's peak marriage game right there. Thank you. Love you. There you go. See, relationship goals, people. That's what it's all about. I mean, you know, some people they have their partners make them a sandwich. I like a sandwich, but I'm not that hungry at the moment. But I have got a caramel fudge and bueno hippo, and I'm not going to be able to eat it. So it's going to be standing there, staring at me for the next 2 hours. But I love you for it. Thanks. So there you go. Bin juice. I was just going to have some water and then I was going to have a beer. But now I've got bin juice, water and beer. So I'm probably going to have to run away for a pee break at some point. But anyways, yeah, ChillCon was excellent. Definitely would recommend it if you haven't already gone. They got 2 dates coming up next year. They have the 5-year anniversary on the 1st of April back in Ecclesfield, and then I think they'll probably go back in August. It hasn't been confirmed, the second date, but I believe that second date is going to be in Derby. Yeah, Derby. So it's a little more south than Sheffield, I believe. So if you are more south like myself and you don't fancy doing a 3.5 hour drive up there, or 4 hours depending where you are, then you know you can wait for the Derby one, or you can go to the 5-year one. So I'm going to try and wrangle myself some freebies this time, because I was very polite, because it was more about the social aspect for me this time. It was just like meeting everyone for the first time in person. Some people it was like second time, you know, but it was just like all these people that you haven't seen in person, and finally meeting them, and it was like just meeting old mates, you know, even though it was the first time you met them, it was like meeting an old friend. And then I got chatting to a lot of new people as well. I got to chat to all the vendors, absolutely amazing people. There's some great businesses there as well. And big shout to Dan as well. Big shout to Dan from Lion Tower Minis. He is an absolute superstar. So yeah, if you were ever to invest in a miniatures company, Lion Tower, all the way. But anyway, enough about that. Bet you can't get all that chocolate in your mouth all at once and not be able to chew. Probably not, no. I know my limitations. You're hoteling next year, or do you need a bed? We'll see. We'll see, man. We'll see how it goes. I might, depending on what goes on next year, because I know everyone's going to be in a different financial situation, especially because apparently the bills are going up by 80%. I mean, that's BS, but yeah, it sucks even more for folks like my mum, who is in like an old council house which is hot in the summer and cold in the winter. And it's never the other way around, you know, even though it's insulated to keep you warm in the winter. It's just so yeah, big loves to everyone who's gonna feel that. But nah, it's, you know, at the end of the day, it's not, it's an extra, isn't it? It's a nice option to be able to go out and meet people. So I also want to say a massive thank you. I know I normally do this at the end of the show, but I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who is subscribed on the YouTube membership and on the Buy Me a Coffee membership, because if it wasn't for you guys, with your membership. I know a lot of you on the lowest band, but every single penny counted towards that trip, and I couldn't have made it without that. So big loves to all of you. I appreciate each and every one of you. And of course, I'll always give you a little shout out at the end of the show, because why not? Anyways, let's drop the desktop audio. Let's pop that music on again, because that first tune was proper laid back. I'm adding that to my playlist. I wish I had that tune actually on for the video, for the B-roll stuff, because this is the kind of music you'd hear on a blogging video, with like, you know, very quick B-roll of the car going down the road or whatever. Banging tune. Anyway, what we got in the chat? How long was the drive to ChillCons from your gaff? So it was 3.5 hour drive to get to Rotherham to meet Pickle, and then I had to go from there to Doncaster to stay with Dave, aka Wolfenstone, and then from there it was about a half hour with a quick diversion to pick up Bill, aka Waylander, to get to Ecclesfield. And that was basically because there was a road closure, which meant we had to go a long way round. But the drive back was a lot quicker. It was a lot quicker, so can't grumble. But yeah, no, speaking of Dan, so I was on my way back from dropping Dave and Bill off. I had a long way to go. I was absolutely starving. So I pulled into the first services straight after Rotherham on the M1. And I go towards the KFC, because, you know, KFC, of course. This is the corner, hobby corner. We love our KFC. And just after I order, I noticed in the corner of my eye that Dan from Lion Tower and his wife had also ordered, and they were just standing there, and they saw me, and they were like, "Hi, hey, how you doing?" I was like, they remembered me. Awesome. And we had a nice little chat about our families and the kids and stuff like that while we waited for orders. And yeah, like, he's not just a stand-up guy just to sell his stuff. He is just a stand-up guy, full stop. And the same with his wife as well. Absolute class acts. So I think it's the Woodall services, yeah. And that was awesome, you know. So yeah, I'm definitely going to get into contact with him soon and have a little chit chat. See if I can get some more printed stuff off him. So yeah, that's that. How long are we into the show, by the way? Jeez, and I haven't even started painting yet. We need to kill them dead and take their money. Awesome. That was already happening. I'll do the shed out and make a ChillCon hostel. You can make a few quid doing that, actually. Oh, Void. Alright, calm down, man. We'll discuss that later, won't we? You still keen for me to send you some minis to do on channel, Kev? Dude, I mean, that's entirely up to you, man. Just message me whenever. You know, if you ever want to send me anything, I don't have a PO box because I'm not fancy like that. But I'm not too selective about giving out my address if you're going to send something nice and pretty. You know, just no D pics, please. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Scuba Pez. Big loves to you, man. And good luck for tomorrow, man. Find houses and burn. Oh, jeez. Okay, that's a bit much, man. Stop huffing the glue, dude. Hey, we got Frost and Fist in the chat. How you doing, man? Glad you could be here. I remember when they built them services, used to hitch a lot. Alright. Get better. Okay. Alright, there we go. Right, I'm caught up. I'm caught up on chat. Right, I need to turn this down a bit. First slurp. of the bin juice. And it actually tastes like bin juice. We won't tell her though. Still drinkable. Mini Foss. That's right, that's what the messenger's for. Right, okay. Alright, there we go. So you can still hear me okay? Cool. And poof. There we go. Excelente. So here we are. I did a little bit of work just before the show, and Streamlabs was playing up a little bit. It wasn't connecting to YouTube, so I had to log out and log back in and authorize it back on the thing, blah blah blah. But it, as you can see, it works pretty well. Just let me know how the stream's going, by the way, if there's any hiccups or whatever. But yeah, and this, I did some gold on it. All right, so also I've got the thing upside down because the camera's upside down. So my left is your right and your right is my left. That makes sense. So I did the gold trim. I just got some details to paint in silver and black, and then I can start dumping tons of wash and shades on it, and then get the old typhus corrosion out. Well, that's because I'm drinking my water out of the bin. Alright? Don't get cheeky to me, Miss Doherty. Thank you so much, dude. Stream's going well, Kev, but there's a strange tiny man in the corner of the screen. Hang on. There we go. Some background. You can't even see it on the camera anyway. It's the dimmest, cheapest lightsaber light you'll ever see. Anyways, let's see, where was I going with this? Have I finished with all the gold trim? I just gotta make sure. I think I have. Yes, I think I have finished with all the gold trim. I do not want to do no gold trim on the head. Okay. Oh, there's a little bit. Just missed. Just there. On the eye chest. Throw it in the bin and get your beer open. Never. Right, I'm gonna close YouTube Studio. Hopefully that'll drop the CPU usage down a bit. It is up a lot though. Could be because I've got the chat up on screen as well. On my screen. But anyways. Got to stop getting diverted. Now. What am I doing? What should we do? We've got to do a silver trim first. Okay. Where is my lead belcher? Right. Yeah, at some point I've got to do like one of those, because you're not a real YouTuber until you do a video about building a shelf for your paints. So I'll have to do that at some point. Where did it go though? I'll crack out a new one. It's fine. Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't panic. Mr. Manny, Mr. Manny. What do you think of the new Mark 6 Death Guard upgrade kits? I haven't seen them. So, I don't know. Preparation, well, you know me. What kind of show do you think this would be if I did actually any prep? Be all professional and stuff. That's not me. Let's get this off as well. It's getting a bit warm now. War Daddy! How you doing, man? I gotta get you on the show at some point, dude. If my laptop allows me to do those things, because lately it's been a real pain in the butt. But if not, I can always record off air a nice little interview with you, dude. Because I totally blanked, as I do with new faces, and it sucks because I follow your stuff as well, and we were standing next to each other so many times, and neither of us said hello. And I should have, but I just blanked on who you were for a bit. I'll put my hands up on it, right? Now I've followed the great Jojo Man for some time, but even with him, like, I was staring at him going, oh, what's this guy's name? I know it. And I actually had to ask a few people to to tell me his name. How bad is that? So I'll definitely get an early onset dementia, I reckon. But yeah, it was nice seeing you at least, dude. Going to shoot for a bit. Just got back from Barnsley. Oh wow. Well, you have a good night, dude. What did you? Where are we? Probably way less fun. I guess so. My shoes are finished. Saved. Let's do it. Straight from the top. Let's go. So, what is everybody up to tonight? Don't forget, hop over to the Discord if you want to share your bits and pieces for tonight's community corner. I could drop the link for that. Boom. Hope that works. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. Boom! It worked. Haha. Awesome. No one knows my face anyway. No, that's the thing though. I saw a video recently, very recently, and I think it might have been from Benji's, where he was talking to you about storage. Was it Benji? See, my memory is absolutely terrible. But yeah, but you know what, to be honest, I didn't even get an interview with Luke, Mr. Geek Gaming Scenics himself. Like, I got pretty much, I'd say 90% of the content creators there, and I missed him because he was very busy. Anyway, he was staring up this really cool table that had this really cool sci-fi, but not too far in the distant future style game system, had really cool tanks and stuff like that. So I think that's going to be his next project, because he's been really getting into smaller scale miniatures and stuff like that, and that's one of those games where the scale of those miniatures is really small and you can print your own and stuff like that. So yeah, just touching up these lead belcher bits as well, just get that done. So yeah, I've got a video coming up soon. I don't know if, to be honest, I have to see how long each clip is, because it might be a two-parter, or I might just post each individual interview up separately, because it was a quick little one-question interview, because I didn't want to take up people's time too much. So I'd ask them about how they approach content creation, or a project if they don't do content, and then I asked them how they did, like how they found ChillCon as well, just to get their perspective on that. And Dean from Dean Paints Things, he had this very similar thing in mind as well, so definitely go check him out. He's a cool dude. MS Paints about my eBay business. Oh, that was it. That was it. Yeah. Jeez. I binged a whole bunch of his videos on, like, I wasn't on the phone or anything. I just had it playing in the background as I was driving on the way back home. So I was just listening in. And yeah, dude, your setup is pretty dope. Your business is pretty cool. So if you haven't already, go check out War Daddy for sure. For sure. Also, folks, don't forget to remind me to drink my bin juice before it turns into actual bin juice. Painting some early 90s Chaos Fantasy, cool. Wolf Boss for 30k. Mark IV Wolf Boss. Oh, okay, I gotta check this out. Is Elston as funny in person? Worse. Okay, it's just his energy, his presence is just mischief. Yeah, it's in his grin. It's in his eyes as he stares into mine. It's just, he gives off that air of mischief, and yeah, literally when he looked at me, he just caught me off guard with his hi. Just hi. But it was so intense, like right through. And yeah, I couldn't stop laughing. It was like, you alright, darling? Just had me. So yeah, he's a disruptive force for sure. And you'll get more of it on the interviews as well. I asked the burning question you always want to ask Elston. So I'll leave that as a little teaser for that. But I managed to nab Pickle, Elston, even Spud, MS Paints, Dean Paints Things, Big Mac Dan Skull as well. I got to interview Wolfenstone and Waylanders Wandering. So did pretty good, I reckon. But I think there's a couple of people I missed, for sure. Converting the reeling wounded Marine from Khan's base into an upright pose, replacing the head to make a Marine who's patched up with a bionic arm and looking for vengeance. Dude, you are mental. Mr. Fish says some friends organised a mini series of games based on flyers of vehicles. My first game is tonight. Bring in 2 Ducker Jets, 2 Kill Rigs, Storm Boys, Death Copters, and some Mega Knob Truck Boys. Whoosh! That is impressive for sure. Gotta take my time. Got it for Forge World, and when I got over the coast, decided to take it easy. Oh, got over the coast, sorry. Fair enough. Robert Blake in the house. How you doing, dude? Glad you could join us. Let us know what you're all up to, by the way. And how far are we from 9? We got some time. Not too far away from 9 o'clock. So if you haven't already, hop over to the Discord. I just dropped the link. Pop your stuff in the community corner tab. Let's get that going. I want to see what you've been working on the last couple of weeks, because I've missed you guys so much. Even though I know you're in the chat on Discord, like, I still missed this weekly bit of banter and catching up on all the news and stuff as well. For sure. Right. So just get these little details. And the great thing about Death Guard, you don't have to be too neat as well. It's not like they look after this stuff really. They just don't give a... So any mistakes, just palm it off as it's supposed to look like that. Jeez. There we go. It's definitely warm tonight though, and I know having the bin juice doesn't help. I understand the basics of thermal dynamics, but can't say no to it, can you? Ipswich says slowest unit not embarked is the Beast Boss on a Squigosaur, which is 10 inches. We gotta go fast. Fair enough, man. Just paint it red, dude. Red things move faster after all. That's what it's all about. Right, this. Paint it up. Beautiful. Alright. Now to pop in the black bits. And then should be close to getting finished. I think I chose the wrong miniature to paint up as Death Guard, because this kind of looks like bat wings, to be honest. It don't matter. Robert Blake, painting Masters of the Universe Battlegrounds. Do you paint anything else other than Games Workshop? On the odd occasion. I do want to expand outside of that Warhammer bubble. I do have a couple of bits and pieces actually to do. I've got a World War II Panzer tank with crew. Got an Airfix, Spitfire. All these are like new kits to me. I've never really used them before. I need to finish off some bits from Pagan Miniatures, because that's really awesome. Vikings and werewolves, can't go wrong. I've got this little Viking miniature that was a freebie from ChillCon. I got a little doggy from a £2 Lucky Dip that Lion Tower was doing, so I want to get that painted up. That's going to be different because I've never painted little doggies before. And then Ross from Faux Hammer printed me out an epic looking samurai demon. So it's a bit of a bigger scale that I'm used to doing, but the detail on it is amazing, and I can't wait to get tucked into that as well. So there's some bits and pieces. I've always imagined Death Guard as mixed replacement bits and red lead undercoat, but mechanically sound. Basically, if you want to have a weird time, look at different monkey hands. Ah, dude. Like an 80s transit van, exactly. Yeah, it's got to be mottled, innit? Nice GWT, World War II stuff gone. I'm done. I'm a massive World War II nerd. Ah, fair enough. Did you see the Churchill tank diorama I did? I think we all saw it, Gina, and it was absolutely amazing. So, yeah, props to you. Alright, let's get this paint down, shall we? So, what have I missed in the latest hobby news? You guys are my news, so let me know what's going on. So apparently there's Death Guard bits for Heresy. What other bits and pieces have we got going? I don't just mean releases and stuff like that. I mean, like, if you spotted anything out in the wild that looks good. Any new systems that you got your eye on? That sort of stuff. I think we might see New Kill Team pre-order this week or next week. Okay. What does that entail? Yeah, no, that diorama was really, really nice. for sure. Also, it's still not too late to get your entries in for this month's KFC. So for those who are not in the know, we have a monthly KFC, which stands for Kev's Fantastic Challenge. Every month we set a theme to a painting competition, and every month we pick a winner based on what that theme is, and then you get some awesome street cred and the chance to play in the December final against the other victors of the year, and you all face off for some really cool stuff. So far I've got 2 little prizes. I've got a voucher for an actual KFC, and I've also got a voucher to spend at Element Games, which was actually supplied by Element Games themselves, which was really nice of them. So it is well worth doing it. And this month you've got until, what was it, 11:59 p.m. Wednesday, because that's bang on the end of the month, and we'll be doing the results on the following Friday live stream. And this month's theme was literally paint anything, because we wanted to have an easy one for you lot. So it was just paint anything, and whoever paints the best thing will get the a nice little Discord sign next to their name that says KFC Champion. I mean, that alone is just worth the effort, you know. So the rules are also pinned on that Discord channel as well, so if you need a refresher you can have a look. But essentially you got to provide a picture, a before picture, to show us that you started it this month, and then you can put up to 3 pictures of the finished product. Yeah, you can have them as collages as well, if you got like multiple angles you want to show off. And that's it. There we go, I think I've done. Gotta give this guy some eyeliner. Alright, that's all the straps done, basically. Yeah. So a little bit of in-hand bindings there. Gotta do all that cable fibre, haven't you? Right. Rinse that off. Squats in stupid exosuit things, Codec Demon teasers again, Reptilian Overlord Company doing a plastic space and released through Wargames Atlantic. Okay. The Space Hulk kill teams. I swear they teased that ages ago now. Never mind. Please tell me I'm not the only person who doesn't like squats. Each to their own, love, but it's dwarves in power armor in space. Enough said. You want to do Nurgle? Oof. Alright. These new squats look bleh. Well, I'd love to see where you get up to, what you get up to with that. But yeah, no, I mean, like I said, each to their own. It's not for everyone, is it? And you know what? It's kind of a bonus that you don't end up liking all of them, like all of the collections, because that would be very, very, very expensive for sure. Now, I've got this really old scattered brush. I'm going to use this for my damage. So let's get a bit on the knuckles, of course, and then I'll do the exact same with some lead belch over it. Now I'll give the illusion of some battle damage. I'm not being too selective. I want to get it about, but still sort of aim for the edges. You know what I mean? And the pointy bits, like this is a very pointy bit here. Do. Definitely get a bit on boots. Whoop. If they literally did big beards and stuff on them, I'd be happy, but some look okay. Some look boop. Some look like Stunky Ogrin knockoffs. Oh no. Oh dear. That bad, eh? It is definitely not just me being warm from the tea. It's definitely because it is warm in here. Because the paint is drying pretty darn quickly. Bit more of this going. I can't wait to get the typhus corrosion going on there. That's going to be pretty cool. And again, look, I don't really have to be neat about it. Like I said, they don't care. I don't care. I love it. Boop, 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 boop. Get a bit on there. I still got to do the grenades actually. Whoopsie. To do that bit as well. Yeah, I'm chipping the gold because it's they ain't got real gold on them. Plus it's supposed to be really dirty down anyway, so Now what I'm doing is, this is something new I want to do. I'm layering the battle damage. So what I'm going to do, the reason why I'm doing it before I do the shades and stuff, is because I want to get some battle damage done and then shade the whole thing and then put some more battle damage on top. So then it gives that sort of sense that there is just caked filth on top of damage, on top of caked filth, on top of damage, if you get what I mean. So but I also need to get some more gold. Always believe in your soul. You got the power to know that you're unstoppable. Always believe in. And you're welcome for that. That should be stuck in your head forever. I really should have done that milky white actually. And never mind. What's done is done. What's done is done is done is done is done. Right. The Kev karaoke machine. It's always the best part of the stream. Oh, see, there you go. That's a super fan right there. Oops. All I paid attention to there was the word cake. There's no cake. Thanks for the sing-song. Now I want cake and gold. She sung badly. Ah, dude. You're just a meanie. You are just a meanie. So, you are a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Right, so I was gonna throw down. Oh yeah. Let's get the lead belcher out. So this is going to go over. Over those black bits. It's not a precise science. It doesn't matter too much if it's neat or not. Who's gonna pull me up on the street and go, "Hey, you did do it right, yeah, you did do it right, and now I'm gonna chin ya." No one's gonna do that. And we got party hour now as well. Whoop, whoop. Seriously, I want to see someone do an animation of a Necron rave. Like, imagine like the rave from the first Matrix movie, but you replace everyone with Necrons. You know what I mean? Keep knocking that filter. Oh, it's coming along. It's coming along. Yeah. Alright, if I missed anywhere. Oh dear. You did not pop in for that. There we go, now it's feeling more Death Guard-y already. A little bit in there. I think I got it all. Hey, right now for the fun bit. Sing the Grinch for the Christmas stream. No. Small Town Titans do a fantastic version of it. Fair enough. I'm sure these stone cold hibernating Terminator-like beings really get down at the club. Hey man, they've been down for millennia. They gotta shake the rust off their booty somehow, ain't they? Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. There we go. Well under knows exactly where it's at. I'm legit jealous of those dances. Why, thank you, Mythos. I am pretty awesome, I know. That's exactly why we're here, Kev. Ah, thanks, Gene. Gina. So, who hasn't thrown down a like? You're in trouble with me. Also, it's 10 o'clock. So, I really should throw the shade down now before I go on stream. Before I go on stream. Right. I'm going to throw down some Agrex Earth Shade real quick all over the mini. And then we'll hop over to our community corner. So once again, if you haven't put anything up, it's your last call. We'll get there in a minute. Right, I'm not even going to thin this stuff. This is like, I've got a couple of pots left of the good stuff, you know. The stuff that ain't thinned down just yet. To be honest though, the new stuff is pretty cool too. Like it, the way it actually shades is awesome. But it's just a case that if you like it thick like I do, damn, I like it thick. Then it's a case of you just have to layer it up. So yeah, just go nuts with this. They're dirty boys. Especially because this one spent a bit of time on Talon after virus bombing the heck out of it. So oh yeah, this is therapy for me right here. I never get to unleash and go absolutely mental with the shades, not normally. On a bit of terrain maybe, Like with that, you could just go mad with shades, but not on a miniature. Yeah. Just gonna pop it on here, move it around on the miniature itself. So that'll give us our basic, you know, grit and grime look. And shade everything to tie it all in. And then I'll go over one more time with some highlights and battle damage. And then get out the Typhus Corrosion. Have a bit of fun with that. See what we can create with it. Run for your life. Whoa! Luckily it was nearly empty anyway. Didn't spill a drop. Booyah! And even if I did spill it, I wouldn't be like one of these people who feel the need to stop, take a picture, post it online, and then clean it up. And just carry on. I'll literally just dip this dude in it. Right, I'm going to push as much of that shade near the bottom because I'm really going to weather up the bottom of the boots and stuff. Look at that. The difference a bit of shade does. Hey, chap looks not bad. I've got day up his weapon. Slop, 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 slop. I don't think this will dry by the end of Community Corner. You'll never know. We'll never know. Could do though. Alright. Think that's sorted. Boom. Done. Yeah, because streaking grime is a really good tool. It really is. But I find it works better for more fancier works. You know, Agrax Earthshade is much more of a shortcut for sure. So, what I've got to do, pop up Discord, get it on screen, screen, as they say. Focus red. Alright, now I've got to go up to the beginning. Okay, and then let's go over to community focus. I really got to change. You know what? I'm going to change the name on that at some point. There we go. Way so. Was there some background noise? I do apologise. Anyways, every week we get to have a look at what you lot have been working on. All that amazing work in progress, completed stuff, builds, projects you're planning on doing, whatever it is. We like to share it out to the whole of the internet forever and ever and ever. So, with that in mind, starting off straight at the top, we have Mr. Andy A, aka Quingo. It says been focusing on Imperial Fists more this past week, getting reinforcements to make my list more competitive. Is the man squad of intercessors. Boom. That's a lovely yellow. That looks like the new yellow, doesn't it? Oh, it comes out so nice, doesn't it? Ooh. As he says, oh no, that's the old ironed and yellow contrast paint. Still comes out good. Hey, beautiful. Beautiful. Cheers for sharing, dude. Alright, next up we got for Captain Bazooka. So he says, last week I had a go at redesigning the Mark 6 speakies so that they fitted the older kits. I tried out part of the design on the legs to create detail where the pose wouldn't expose a bare joint. I've also carved in ribbed knee joints and carved away excess material to separate the greaves from the knees. There you go. So that's, you see, like there's a bit of a gap there, right? There's his very deep design. Of course, there is the flat area, and then he's chopped that off and built up that ball joint there, kind of like the older kits, which I liked because it was a lot more poseable for sure. What did I just do? I just muted it for me. Alright, there you go. Look at that. Beautifully done. That must have been really fiddly. And there's the concept next to it as well. This is just like madness. And then a completed build of his Black Shield Marauder with Chain Axe and Pariah Bolter. Look how donk that is. Oof. That gun is just ridiculously awesome. Look at that. That's too good. It's too good, dude. So you can retire happy, dude. I really, seriously, you got to start painting some of these, mate. You ain't going to be finished before you kick the bucket. The rate that you've been building it. Though, to be fair, you've been making them a lot faster. Because some of the builds took you months, man. And, you know, it's going to get to a point where you just got to slap some paint on those, dude. But yeah, no. That's freaking awesome. Thank you for sharing, dude. Next up, we got the painting Wookiee as well. So he's finally added washes to his Silver Templars. So he's been fleshing them out, so you can see the difference. Look how chrome that is, and then boom, nicely shaded up. He's got a nice little before and after there. See, shades make such a difference, right? Because that looks so flat, and this one actually looks like it's got a bit of texture to it, you know. Boom. Awesome work, dude. Next up is Mr. Fish. Began slapping some paint on my stomper, but taking the hobby slow as our local escalation league just had its finale, and I could breathe again. That's very, very cool, dude. Very, very cool. Still have my bottle opener here. I heard it. Did I move it? What? Ah. There it is. Ah, boom. What was that to do? There we go. Yeah. Sorry, peeps. It's beer o'clock. Right. So, yeah, no, that looks really cool. I can't wait to see it finished. I like that green. That's a nice base to the rest of your work as well. So yeah, keep us updated on that, man. Next up is Juna. Some old stuff. That's really cool though. Very nicely done. Look at the snow on that. Go away, fly. And look at that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, what's that? Second or third edition? I can't remember. But I remember for a long time after no, that's second edition. That's the second edition Space Marine. But I remember for a long time after third edition came out, they stuck these ones in with the starter paint sets, just because they had a bunch of them. But yeah, it looks really awesome, especially this. This is fantastic work. I'm sure Mythos is gonna absolutely cream his jeans over it. So yeah, cheers for sharing. Next up, Wolf Brother Mythos. Ooh, look at the red on that. Love it. Spud's favourite chapter, of course. And that's beautifully done as well. I like that. That's a nice trim. And of course, look at the base. Look at the base. You can't get more classic than that base, right? Beautiful work. Oh, he's got a sentinel as well. That's cool. I love the fact that he's got a giant chain sword on it. You know what I mean? Absolutely awesome. And then Mr. Bunker next. So thank you very much, Mythos. Mr. Bunker, he bought a whole bunch of chibis at ChillCon. Totally didn't see them. But yeah, Death Corps of Krieg, chibi style. How sick is that?
It's so cute and dinky, and I just want to give it a little cuddle and say it's all gonna be okay, and here's a shovel, now piss off. Fix bayonets!
Yeah, no, that's amazing. Great work, dude. It looks awesome. And that's it. Ah, come on. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Actually, technically 3 weeks. And that's all you guys have done. Ah, come on now. You've upset me now. I was hoping to sit back and relax for an hour. I'm gonna have to actually work now. Thanks. I thought the Luke's APS basing would be great. Throwback to the classic flocking bases while still making it modernized. Boom. Some stuff, dude. So I'm guessing by the I'm guessing by the chat some people are a little bit out of sync. But anyways, that is that. Thank you so much, everyone. I've absolutely loved every single bit of that. This is what I miss every week. It's just seeing what you guys are doing. And yeah, big loves to you all for sharing, for sure. I'm feeling the juices flow. And that's not just because I had a sip of a beer. Right, back to work, yeah? Back to work. Boom. So, are you not being feeling motivated, mate? Oh, damn, I just hit the desk with the chair. Now, my chair, it's like, it's got 2 inches either side of the armrest to not hit a side of the desk. You know, it's that close together. So I've got to be real careful. Now, let's get back here. Now, he's looking suitably dirty, grimy, filthy. That is still very, very wet there. So I can easily just take that excess away. Here. Anywhere else where I need to just relieve the pooling? I don't think so. Okay. Right, let's paint up those grenades. Obviously one's red, one's green, so easy enough. Get that done. Get some weathering done on those as well while I'm at it. Just have that paint chipped off. Also, while I got the red, I might as well get the first layer of the eyes down. I need the other brush for that. So the red is bull red shaded with the new Sigvold Burgundy. Very nice. Gonna get something in for this month's KFC though. Sweet. Make sure you do, because there's already a couple of entries and they look pretty good. But there's always room for more inspiring, amazing bits of art. There we go. So this one wants to pull. So I'm just gonna take some of that out. While it's still wet. Let's put a little bit. It's a bit drier. Just doesn't want to sit, does it? I'm just going down on the cheek just ever so slightly, because with the Iron Warrior, I did a little bit of the OSL, right, from the eyes, but I don't want it to be very strong from the Death Guard, because I want it to seem like even the lenses are chock full of grime and stuff, so it's just stopping that light bleed, if you know what I mean. Yeah, literally the challenge mythos is paint anything. Literally, it's the easiest one this month, so can't go wrong. Right, but it's a real stark bit of colour in it. Here, how you doing? Okay. Right, let's get that green down. Yeah, that one will do. No, that one won't do. I'll do Caliban green. Caliban. There we go. Right. There's still a lot of wet shade about, so I'll just have to be careful. Try not to get too close to that shade, because otherwise it's gonna dilute the paint a bit. If that ends up happening, then well, damn. That would suck massively. Alright. That chat is so annoying that, you know what I should do? Doesn't matter where it goes, it's always going to bloody be in the way, innit? Ah. Forget about it. Here we go. Right. Let's not wash that off. Alright, what else can I do while I wait for that to dry up? I was going to go in with a bit more damage, wasn't I? Alright, this time I'll be a little bit more selective about where I put the damage. All along these like high contact areas. That's what it's all about. Hey. Oh, that gun came out much better than I thought it would. That's looking real nice. Okay. There we go. Streak it upwards like that. A few bits in there. There's edges. Nice. Boom. Get a few bits and bobs up here as well. Alright, let's get that silver out. Just look at the chat, was busy for a bit. Cheers guys, he's work. Ah, no worries man. That's a very nice stinky boy. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much indeed. Alright. Where'd I put the lead belcher? There it is. Oh, way too much. Never mind. I'll scoop it back in. Right, so now I'm just gonna do what I can to sort of mirror where I put those bits. With just that ever slight overlap. Oh yeah. Pictures don't do this justice. The camera definitely doesn't do this justice. This is going to look so banging, if I say so myself. So how's everyone's products getting on tonight? Have any of you actually finished anything that you set out to do tonight? Or have you just been enjoying the dulcet tones of my voice? Oh yeah, layering up that damage has done something very special. It's given it a lot of extra texture for sure. Oh, I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh yeah, that is. Ooh, almost missed a bit. Just on the thigh there. On the knee, on the knee. That's it. Boom. Sorry, I keep going out of focus. Must be bloody difficult to see that. It was like a Noel Edmonds. Oh, thank you so much. Got nothing but love for Noel Edmonds. Dude paved the way for proper entertainment. Proper entertainment. Alright, I think that'll do it. And then I've got a little bit of this loosey-goosey stuff knocking about. So I'm going to tap, 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 tap with a little bit of the silver on the bottom bit there. Got a little rim, got the ring there. Tip, tip, tap, 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 tap. I'll do that. And alright, let's build up the eye. Some Evil Sun Scarlet for sure. Ah, someone nuked the bot. I opened a box of 4 Nordic Berry Nui ice creams and now they're gone. Project completed. Nice one, Gina. Still doing some hobbying. Nice. I can't do anything at this end. The bot has been nuked. There we go. Nice one, mate. Thank you very much. Right, where was I? Losing my place. Let's skip right to Fire Dragon. Just a little bit in there. Like that. And then straight up some of that Fire Dragon Bright. Just a little dot there. And a little dot there. There we go. So it kind of looks like he's got evil eyes staring out. Now, with this eye bit here, you can't really see it, so I wasn't really going to do anything with it, but I kept it that milky white colour, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to burning pupil in the middle. No one's even going to notice it, but it's just for me. It's just for me. Typhus corrosion will look pretty cool there. It'll look like a weeping eye. I wonder if frog hands are weirder than monkey's hands. I have no idea. Raccoon hands are weird. Very human-like. So far slow was ink washing rivets on a Mark IV power armor. Jeez, mate. That's a task and a half, isn't it? Depends whether you're a frog or not. Frog hands on monkeys is where the weird's at. Wow. Okay. Well, we know where the chat's at now. And let's see. There we go. That's the dirty boy. I'm most pleased about the gun, actually. Come on now. There we go. That's it. Oh no, just threw that in the bloody paint. Right, you go there. Now I've got all this silver paint over here to scoop back into the pot. It's precious. Now I'm scooping it because if I use a brush, it's just going to, loads of it's just going to end up stuck in the bristles. Okay. Nowhere but in the water. Look at that. You know, these are tough times, and this ain't cheap paint. And I've just basically saved like half a squad of Marines worth of lead belcher, or one dwarf. So there we go. No dry bits. There we go. Saved. Boom. Some would say I was a Northern man. Hey? Just an FYI, I missed the Magnet Nights. The Magnet Nights? What was the Magnet Nights? Whose hand would you rather shake? A monkey's, a frog's, or Jeremy Beadle's tiny hand? Should put that in a poll. I won't, but you know, that's funny nonetheless. No thanks, I don't want to optimize PC just right now, but thank you anyway, Norton. I haven't been drinking. No one's reminded me to drink. Drink. Surely you wouldn't want to shake a dead man's hand, would ya? Little thighs. Can it be none of the above? They're all gross. Watch out, Beatles about, watch out, Beatles about, oh you better watch out, cause Beatles about, Beatles about, boo. There we go. Right, I think it's ready for some typhus corrosion. Now I'm not going to use any of my good brushes, so don't you worry. Where you are, my pretty. Lilac oxide, lilac oxide, lilac oxide, liquid green stuff, Necron compound. Whoever used Necron compound, you know, it just seemed like extra work for nothing. There you are, over there. Yeah. Typhus corrosion. He was alive, of course, Kev, you dirty necro. Right. There's typhus corrosion, you dirty, dirty birdie. You dirty birdie. Right, so I got my old starter brush. Let's get a bit of this. Really lay it in. Boom, boom, boom. Gonna push it up at the bottom of here as well. Bit of filthy. Yuck. Now I gotta work kind of fast with this and not put it on too thin, just like streaking grime, yeah, because you want to be able to wipe off the excess. And I'm not sure if this is oil based like streaking grime is, so I don't know if white spirit will work, but let's just assume it won't. And then that way we could be safe in the knowledge that what we're doing is the right thing and not ruining a semi well painted miniature. I know some people will be a lot more selective with where they put it. But you know me, I don't do things in halves. Really cake it back there where it would collect more. So this dude is definitely just caked in the filth and the grime of Talon. Talon? Talon. It was Talon. Talon, my pretty. Hello, me darling. Hello, my pretty. Hello, my darling. I'm a baby girl. Alright, gotta stop with the sing songs. Alright. Now, I could leave him like that. Couldn't I? There you go. Straight from town. Alright. There was another bot attack. Alright, don't. Report. Report. Okay. And then we're gonna remove. Remove. There we go. All done. Cheers, everyone. Charles. Okay. Now that that's done, I'm supposed to get a bit kitchen towel, whatever. I've met Kenny Baker shaking his hand when he was alive. Okay. Right, so I've got a bit of scrunched up kitchen tissue. And you know what? Forget it. I keep forgetting I can do this. Configure video. Take the focus off auto. Apply. Okay. There we go. Right. And just dab away, I suppose. Could use a brush as well. Or like a little sponge. Be a lot easier to get in there. Bits and pieces. You know what? I got this old brush here. Like this. I think I left it to dry too long. Alright, I'm gonna crack out. No, it's not in there. It's over here. Got the white spirit. No, it doesn't fit in there. Ooh. Alright. Let's see if it works. I suspect it won't because it is, or at least not too well, because it's an acrylic paint. It's not oil based, but there seems to be some moving. Something's moving. Oh, that looks well nice. Highway to the danger zone. Making my way out to the danger zone. Highway to the danger zone. Right, so work it in on the areas that I want, so clear up a bit. Make sure I pat it out on a bit of tissue so I'm not just re-smearing. Oh yeah, love the smell of white spirit. So it's not perfect, far from it, but it is coming off. So it's working. It's not coming off great, but you know what? I kind of like it. Just think I need to rub just a little less hard. A little less hard. Because I think I'm stripping away a bit too much paint. Okay, you guys have gone down a rabbit hole, haven't you? Alright, so maybe streak and grind will be the thing I use next time. Just because it's a lot easier to remove. Like I said, it's not like I can't remove this paint. But it's like I'm stripping, because I have to rub a little bit harder. It's like I'm stripping a little extra paint away. Which kind of adds to the it does add to the weathered look, but I don't want to strip too much away because otherwise then I'm just undoing all my work. Stove enamel. What paint is he trying? It's, I put typhus corrosion all over it, but the thing is, because of the heat, it dried super quick. So I didn't get a chance to just wipe away the excess to leave that effect behind. And I was pretty liberal with it as well. So, whoopsie. But you know what? I kind of dig it. See, it's working. It seems White Spirit doesn't really reactivate it. Water seems to reactivate it. I was just putting a bit of water on it and there you go. Water seems to be doing the job. Ooh. Right, what time are we on? Ah, it's nearly the end of the show. That whole time I was trying to use White Spirit. This is dumb. Is it maybe the mix of water and White Spirit? That's just diluting the White Spirit. So it's got to be the water that's actually diluting the typhus corrosion, peeling it away. Try and get it as much out the eyes as possible. And look, see, it's coming along all right, actually. Hey, there you go. Chase the chickens. Yeah, I mean that's what I was thinking, but I wasn't sure water was going to work. Who would have funked it? So there you go. If you ever use typhus corrosion, just add water to a brush, wipe it away like that. That is ridiculous. I mean, like, kudos to G-Dubs, to the Citadel department for making that accessible for everybody. Because everyone's got water, you know, like just water in the tap that you can use to. Not everyone has white spirit knocking about. So there we go. Stripping away that grime a little bit at a time. With this old brush that I don't care about. It's all about just taking your time with it. And I know it's working because the bit of tissue that I'm using to dab off, like, it's leaving the colour behind. See, look, just wet the brush and then I wipe away. So, it's working. It's working. As long as they're not fully cured. Oh yeah, but the thing is, in this heat, and a lot of the time, like when you paint onto a miniature, once the paint dries, it, you know, and it can dry pretty quick. It's very hard to remove it with just water and a brush. You usually have to tend to paint back over it, right? So that's why I was surprised that water works so well on this one, because it's not just acrylic, you know, there's something in it that trashes your brushes, but it's also really, really cool. Now, I know I normally would stop the stream right now, but the thing is, I don't want it to fully cure on me. Try and get the worst of it off. Even the tunes ran out. This really does add a lot of texture, though. A lot of texture. Like, it's not smooth grime, like streaking grime. It's got bumps and lumps in it. I think it helps keep things interesting for sure. Come on, let's get some of that cream showing through. There we go. Some of that gold as well. Oh yeah. There we go. Look at that. Let's get all that nonsense out of the way. That bot will not F off. So, here we go. Look at that. That actually came out pretty decent. It looks completely different to how it started off, but I love it, the direction it went. I want to clean just a little bit more off this arm. And maybe just the odd dry brush here and there of a bit of silver, just to show another layer of weathering on top of the caked muck and stuff. But I really like it. I like it a lot. Let's get that bit there. I don't want to stop now. I'm on a roll. Alright. There we go. Lovely. Booyah. Job done. That's it. Base it. A little bit of dry brush. Sorted. Streaking grime. Hello. My name's Rich. And this is Spray Black Studios. And today I'm going to be doing some grimdark with some streaking grime. Bonza. I mean, he's still doing stuff. He just hasn't done anything for a bit. But anyways, he sort of takes his time with it now. He's going from project to project how he wants to, and that's fine. That's all good. Anyways, I want to say a massive thank you to everybody for tuning in. Hey, Raven, how you doing, dude? Just snuck in there. Just snuck in there like a sneaky git that you are. Hope you're well. Don't forget to throw down a like, subscribe, all that stuff. Join the Discord. I've tidied up the description now, so it's a lot easier to find links. If you want to find all the social media stuff, it's on the link tree link in the description below. And if you want to join the memberships, like these beauties over here, I really need to actually got to do this live. YouTube members, no, not YouTube members, Buy Me a Coffee members. I need to add an extra one. I do apologise for this, but hey, I do like this as well. Pirate Queen Pickle. Boo to the yah. So, hang on. Gotta move that one up. There we go. Da, 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 da. Look at that. Our members are growing. And together we are united in our love for the corner of everything that is hobby. So, a massive thank you to Lupus Canis, Tabletop Ready Minis, and Gina Doherty for joining the YouTube membership. And a huge thank you to David Young, Zero Honor, Gunstar Hero, Phil Eden, Eddie Art, and Pirate Queen Pickle for being members of Buy Me a Coffee. Every little bit helps. It's all great stuff. It all helps the channel keeps everything on, the lights on, the internet going, that little hamster in the wheel that powers the internet fed, and little trips to places like ChillCon. It allows me to do stuff like that. So I want to say a massive thank you once again for your support. And if you can't support me in that way, which is perfectly fine because it is an extra, you're going to be missing out on all the extra stuff that I post up as well, like exclusive behind the scenes stuff and extended content. And also, if you go for the high tiers on Buy Me a Coffee, you can actually arrange for a slice of my time where we can do one-on-one hobbying or Q&A sesh or whatever you need. I believe it's like the £10 a month sub. You get an hour with me every month just to do what you need to do online, of course. Nothing touchy-feely. But anyways, that's it. Links in the description as well if you want to buy yourself some stuff. Use the promo codes. It helps you, which helps me, which helps you, which helps me. So I'll leave it there. Big loves to you all. Stay safe, stay super awesome. And I will see you next week for the winner, not winners, but winner of this month's KFC. Peace. Also, don't forget that later tonight at 2:30 AM our time, which is 8:30 PM Mythos's time, he's going to be live, along with Freak as well for the Frost and Fish show. Every Monday at 7:30 you can catch Raven's Rook miniatures going live, and of course every Wednesday at 8 you can catch Mr. Josh from the Pickle Jar. So go check him out. Give him a shout out, give him a like, give him a sub, give him some love. And make sure whenever you catch their live shows, just put in capital letters. Hobby Corner Raid! Ah! Also, don't forget Mythos. I can't remember which night it is, but he does a live stream, just gaming, on Twitch as well. So go check that out. Feel free to share the link in the Discord, mate. Alright, I'll let you party on. Polka! Hobby Corner rabies. Oh dear. Void, you are a big mischief. All on your own. Anyways. Big loves, everyone.